What is this, an amalgamation of Cinder Carla and Handler Walter?
I don't know if I can keep properly doing the Starscream impression from Transformers Armada, because, little do you guys know from behind the scenes, I technically already recorded what was supposed to be the video of this build, until I got to the build breakdown and realized that I was using the wrong generator and expansion the whole time. So here I am, recording once more to show off the proper skill of Air Commander Starscream. It is crazy though. I was doing a lot of Starscream impressions during those matches, so now my voice is kinda shot, so don't expect a whole lot of Starscream lines in this one, unfortunately. I'm probably gonna need a water break after this match, no exaggeration either. Oh, you have the same expansion as I do. Still surprised it took me a while to realize that I was using Pulse Armor and not the intended expansion, which is for lore reasons that I'll go more into during the build breakdown of the video. And just in case anyone is wondering why I went with this version of Starscream, kind of like with why I went with IDW Megatron, I feel like Armada Starscream just looks the coolest and was the most interesting iteration of the character, because I still think G1 Starscream is the most definitive take of the character, but Armada's was the most interesting. His character arc was definitely peak, 100%. Oh, I cannot keep missing with my heavy attacks or get hit like that. If they trigger my expansion first, I'm in trouble. I need to make sure they go down to 0 or to 1 technically before I do. Then it doesn't really matter. Nice. There we go. Did I just run into that explosion? Oh, it doesn't matter at this point. Too little, too late, I'm afraid. Interesting if that is supposed to be a combination of Carla and Walter's ACs, though. However, Air Commander Starscream seizes this victory. Oh, what is the name of this build? I technically talked about it in the original cut of that PvP meta build guide. It didn't make the final cuts because it's technically a variation of Neo Statue, but with a melee weapon instead. Still just as annoying, however. Unless I can land both of the laser blade slashes and hit them with the laser cannons. Beautiful. Who could not get them before they popped their expansion, unfortunately. Try to hit them with a single swing. It does a good job hitting my opponent when they're not expecting it. Nice. Off to a good start, all things considered. Because dual Atsujins are still solid. It is crazy how some players were trying to convince people that the weapon's garbage after it got nerfed. Probably the same people that said that about the Zimmerman after the initial nerf. Boy, that aged well. Oh, nice. Can I hit them with both swings? Oh, don't have anything for a punish, sadly. But I did tag them with the one laser cannon. I'll take it. Nice. I gotta be airborne a bit to make sure the third pulse missile doesn't hit the ground. So close again. Good timing on your expansion. Okay, I gotta end it now. Right now. Laser cannons coming in clutch. Literally as my expansion wore off too. Good games. Matchmaking really wants me to play on this map today. It is technically thematic, so I'll give it a pass this time. Now, my opponent has a healthy mix of long-range and close-range weapons, and luckily, if they do decide to play passively, they have the right missiles for the job. Ooh, and they are backpedaling. It's going to be difficult for me to... Never mind, I was going to say it's going to be difficult for me to land both laser blade swings, but not in that respect. Alright, awesome. That was as clean as I could have hoped for. The question is now, will my opponent adjust their strategy, or do the same thing as round 1? Again, it's a good thing that my weapons are equipped for most ranged encounters. Oh, and they're bunny hopping to dodge my missiles. Smart. Reverse joints are crazy good for that. It's literally a free dodge for them when they quick boost. Whew, I'm taking a lot of damage. Way too soon. Nice, both swings again, and I hit him with the laser cannons. Love to see it. Now, I can't invest with the pulse missiles and win like that. So I'm going to do that. Try to lure them to me. I have the health lead. I simply need to dodge their attacks from here. And make sure I'm just within reach. Look at that. Close enough for them to run right into my laser cannons. And they popped their expansion a little bit too late. GG's all around, though. Would you look at that? I fought the same player earlier when I was originally running around with my build. Looks like they switched it up from a kite to a dual Etsugen loadout. Which means this is going to be a much more confrontational showdown. Oh, good dodges, but only one swing. That is too bad, but I'll take it. Okay, I was worried they would have had... Okay, you don't, so that's good to know. I was worried, but assault armor blindsiding me. Nice, that was a very cool back and forth. Love to see that. Alright, wonder what made you change it up. Not that I'm complaining, because that kite build that they were running was the bane of my build's existence. The original take, because I was using a generator that made it much more of a chore to regain energy and get back to the fight. Not this time, though. Even if my opponent's backpedals like right now, I'll still be able to keep up. And hit them from a good distance with the laser cannons. Oh, good stagger. Nice, gonna hit them from here. Whew, got him with the tail end. And laser cannons for game. Nice bumping into you again, because now I can say with confidence that these changes to my build are definitely justified. Well, isn't this a small world? Going up against Thrife, a very interesting Lammergeier build. Oh, I'm conflicted because up till now, I've been throwing my promotion phase. I literally just need to win one more to get promoted. If you don't know, I've been staying in B rank. However, I feel like it would be an insult for me to throw this game. So I'm not going to do it. I'm going to give it my all here. Oh, I got to watch those pulse shields that he's throwing at me. Oh, you're changing it up between ground and air combat. Nice, that's how you're supposed to do it. Oh, just shy from landing the melee attack. Oh, good kick. Wow, dual pulse shield throwers are pretty annoying, both for offense and defense. Damn, that's pinned me to the wall and everything. You must really despise Starscream, man. Ah, little fake out. I can't pop those pulse shields easily. And I'm on the clock now. Well, I got nothing to lose and everything to gain. That was the worst timing for my shield to go away. I believe if the attack animation went off and made contact with his AC, I might have won that round, but I guess we'll never know. Time to change it up here. I don't want to be out in the open and get hit by those pulse shields he's launching at me. Ooh, we're getting aggressive, are we? Well, you're in my house now. Oh, the second swing landing is big. I'll take it. Ooh, nice timing on the moonlight swings. Get those pulse shields out of here. Oh, I think the beams, even though they crossed, they actually hit his AC. This is getting stressful, I'm not gonna lie. Nice, I didn't run into the shields, but I did pop them. Finally, and that was perfectly timed because a second later, I would have hit that pulse shield he launched at me instead. Whew, it's 1-1. Things are getting exciting now. For all the marbles. I think I'll just stick to the same strategy. It worked last round, so why not? I don't like that you're changing up your vertical movements. It's making it hard for me to time my charged laser blade attacks. He knows unless he's on the same axis as me, I'm not gonna be able to hit any of my melee attacks. And I don't like you're hiding behind those pulse shields more often. Alright, decent trade. You blocked your own bazooka shot? I'm not complaining. I'll take a mulligan like that. Unfortunately, I couldn't hit with both swings that time. Gonna play it safe.
50%.
Alright, that's it! Swindle! Charge up proton cannons! And that's the last Starscream line you're gonna hear from me. No, they missed! Oh, but I caught you mid-firing stance. GG's, my friend. Unfortunately, stuck in A rank now, which means the Nuzlocke's postponed. Blame Thrive! Now that my voice is mostly back to normal, let me explain. I originally had the VE20C generator for the damage output. Unfortunately, in the original recording, I was grounded most of the time, so it didn't feel like I was playing as Air Commander Starscream. And I swapped the Pulse Armor for Terminal Armor, as it was a nice little nod to the mutated Spark Starscream has that keeps him alive forever. Now, when it came to frame parts, everything was straightforward except for the headpiece. Armored Core 6 does not have a whole lot of options to match Starscream's look. And when it comes to weapons, laser cannons to feel like the proton cannons, laser blade because I wanted Starscream to have access to the Star Saber, if you know, you know, and the pulse missile launcher was the closest Cybertronian missile-like weapon I can think of that doesn't occupy one of the shoulder weapons, obviously. And post in the comments, what is your favorite version of Starscream? If you enjoyed this, please be sure to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Until next time, take care.